Swami had been to a place by name Tumkur near Bangalore. Tumkur is a city, an industrial center with a medical college, a dental college. I'm not sure if they have mental college or not. They have, it's an industrial center. Swami went there and I also accompanied him. What happened was, I was asked to come in the second car. Swami was sitting in the front car. I was feeling very bad. Why should I come along with police people? I'm not a criminal. Huh? Why can't you take me, Swami, in your car? Why there? I was feeling, but we can't ask him. The car speeded up towards Tumkur. Suddenly, Swami's car broke down, flat tire. Immediately, he came out. Huh? All this had happened because of you. You are a very jealous fellow. Come on, I'll sit. The Swami sat in the car and we went that side. That feeling he has come to know that why should I sit here? Why can't I follow you? There we went to the Tumkur and there's a beautiful concert by Anup Jalota. Wonderful meeting, wonderful music. That was followed by Swami's discourse, and it was attended by Union Cabinet ministers, governors, like that. At the end of the meeting, Swami went to a place where there's a big hall with a big round table, around which are around about 10 or 12 chairs. Yes, royal chairs with all cushion on all sides. And they were all seated there. And Swami at the center. Can I go or not? If I go, he will ask you, who asked you to come? If I do not go, why have you come all the way if you don't follow me? Either way, you are wrong. Therefore, I was watching at the door like that. Seen, unseen. If he calls me, come on, I will gallop and go. Or else run away from there. That convenient spot, my friends, this pleasant evening, let me tell you what had happened that evening that left an indelible impression on my mind. There were seated people, one from France, one from Japan, from Italy, because it's a multinational company, from different countries. Swami went on talking to every fellow in his own language. A man from China, he speaks in Chinese language. To a man from France, he speaks in French language, like that. Oh, how could I know? It's not English that I know. It cannot be Telugu, my mother tongue. Like that, it's going on like that. Some musical sound. I could not make out anything. I was standing there. Swami inquired everybody. He saw me from a distance. Come on. Em chustunnao? What is that you are watching? Swami, I am watching you talk to everybody in their mother tongue. Oh, Atlana, is that so? He said. Can I say thank you and come back? I'm not of that type. I get into divine risks and spiritual threats repeatedly, and he allows me to get out of that safely and secure. That's what happened to me. My students know that, how I get in and successfully come out. He allows me. One doubt, Swami. Yeah, my doubt. Adu. Come on, what's your doubt? Swami, you know all these languages? Yes, I know. Do you speak all these languages? Yes, I can speak. Then I said, Swami, when you know all these languages, why do you need a translator? Why? How do you know all the languages? He gave two answers, which are very important. I know all the languages, But you do not know that I know. Therefore I brought you here. Now you have known. Swami, I have known enough. Enough. Then why do you need a translator, you said? I needed a translator because I want to give you a chance to translate my talk. Not that I cannot. Not that I cannot. Moreover, this avatar has taken birth in this place where Telugu is spoken as mother tongue, this avatar. Therefore, the language is blessed, the place is blessed, the state is blessed where the avatar has taken its birth. Therefore, I speak in this language. Oh, Swami, please continue to speak so that I'll have chances to translate. Though he knows, but he doesn't show it up.